Alright guys, good evening. I'm coming to you from San Diego, California. We're currently going to be staying at the Hampton Inn downtown, which is on Pacific Highway. We're going to be here for 6 nights. Let's go get checked in, give you a tour of the hotel. Let's go make some memories. Alright guys, when you first arrive here at the Hampton Inn off Pacific Highway, this area where I'm walking right now is the pull-in area. This is where you can drop off somebody, they can run inside and check in. Or if you're doing an Uber pickup, this is where they'll pick you up. Down this ramp here is the parking garage. We will be parked here for hopefully every night, but we've also been informed that if this garage is full, there's another garage that's off on Kettner, which Kettner is a street right behind the hotel. So anyway, back to the hotel here. This little drop-off / Uber area. There's a little sitting area here where you can wait for your ride or wait for whoever's picking you up. So this right here is the breakfast area. This is where you sit for breakfast. Kind of give you guys a little tour here. This is the breakfast area, which breakfast goes from 6 until 9 daily. It's different than some Hampton Inns. Some Hampton Inns do 6 to 10. This one is 6 to 9 daily. And then over here, just off the area, there's a bunch of pamphlets and the men's and women's lobby bathrooms. Give you a heads up, I always recommend using those. At this hotel, you have to have a room key to access those bathrooms. This is the little snack area over here. Front desk. Hey, how you doing? Alright, there's an ATM back here in this corner. Alright guys, continuing on with our hotel tour here. You can see this is level G2, which is the upper floor of the parking garage. The parking garage has 2 levels, G1 and G2. Each one is like a half. The cars circle around that way, or you can take the steps. And then once you go out of your car and you're going into the hotel, you can use your room key to call the elevator. Here we are in the elevator. I'm gonna go from G2 down to level 2. Actually, no, I'm not. Oh, there we go, to level 2. And then level 2 is where the pool and the fitness center are. I'm gonna go show you those. Pool area here. The pool's only currently open till 8 o'clock at night. I know it's a little hard to see in the dark, but that's the pool area. Alright. I go back in this side door over here. This is still on level 2. Level 2 is ice and vending. It's just ice. Let me get back to where I started at. Okay, here's the fitness center. Which the fitness center is 6 a.m. Well, it says 7. Here it says 6 to 10. On the door it says 7 to 10. Limit 2 guests at a time for social distancing. Right now I don't want to go in there because there's somebody currently working out. But you'll see them. Alright. We're going to continue down this way. And then see the rest of the way down that way is just hotel rooms, which is how levels 3, 4, 5, and 6 are. Now I'm gonna head up to level 3, which is gonna be where my room currently is. So now we're heading up to level 3. And I'll show you when you get off the elevator here on level 3, you got a little nice overlook of the pool. See if you go straight here, you can see the lights in the pool down there. on level 3, like I said, we actually have vending, a soda machine, and an ice machine. This ice machine was actually out of commission earlier today, and they've got to be up and running again. Let me take you down here to 323, short walk. Here's room 323, where we're staying, and now I'll give you a hotel room tour. All right, so inside here in room 323, here's the bathroom. Let me hit the lights. Sorry, it's a little messy because we've already used it. The room had a hairdryer in it, but in room 323, the hairdryer smelled really bad and it started smoking. It smelled like it was going to catch on fire, so we weren't able to use that, except for a minute or two. Standard bathroom. It had towel, soap, conditioner, shampoo, all that stuff. Standard shower, standard toilet. So that was pretty much the same as usual. All right, then coming out this way. There's a nice picture of the beach here. And looking back this way, the 2 beds, lights. One thing that's neat at this hotel is it's got like a shelf that pulls out here, so you're able to use that like if you're sitting in bed and you'll have a cup of coffee or something. TV. This has the shelving unit down here. Mini fridge down here. This room didn't have a microwave either, so the only way you can use a microwave at this hotel was to go down to the lobby, because they do have one in the breakfast area. And then let me show you what our view looked like. We're on the 3rd floor, so not much of a view. Basically just the rest of the building. And that's pretty much our room tour. So this finalizes our 6-night stay here at the Hampton Inn in San Diego, downtown location. Mixed feelings on this hotel. Location-wise, this hotel is in an awesome location. You're walking distance to Little Italy, even the Gaslamp District, Seaport Village isn't too far of a walk. And then the ocean is, you know, the waterfront's very close by. Waterfront Park is literally right across the street from here. So location can't be beat. The staff at this hotel has been extremely friendly. With the COVID restrictions, they're not coming in to clean the rooms daily. So like you have to go down and request towels and toilet paper and tissues, anything you may run out of, especially on a 6-night stay. But anytime I've had to interact with the staff has been nothing but friendly to us, been helpful. Anything that we needed, they've gotten it right away with no issues. The breakfast has been kind of limited. A few of the days they were out of stuff. Most of the days it was the standard breakfast in these times, where it's not the full service waffles, everything you expected at a Hampton Inn, but there's been enough to at least get us by for breakfast each day. Now, when we first checked into the room, where the tissue box goes into the bathroom, there was like some crusty old bread in there. Down here where the ice machine is, there's like M&Ms and pieces of candy, which are still there because they haven't cleaned the room at all while we've been here. So definitely we felt like the room wasn't clean the way it should have been, especially in these times. But the biggest issue, well, not the biggest, let me get to one other thing first. The parking. There's a parking garage down below, which I showed you in the room tour. We had a Ford Expedition that we had rented, so it's kind of big. So bigger vehicles, bigger pickup trucks, it's a very tight squeeze in that garage, which I know is not the hotel's fault. That garage has probably been there for years before vehicles were of that size. And the parking garage does tend to fill up when the hotel's busier. The parking garage tends to fill up by dinner time. So there's another garage that's located behind the property on Kettner. The parking garage over there is the same price as it is here, which as of July 2021 was $30 a night. But one of the nights that we parked there, it was $42 to park. We went to take the car out, and we didn't understand why there was the $12 difference. When I brought the ticket back here to get reimbursed on my portfolio for the hotel for the parking, I was just basically told, well, they get you with hidden charges and fees. Well, then they should tell you that there's going to be hidden charges and fees, and it's going to be $42 and not $30. But either way, I got the extra money back credited to the account, so it was fine. But now the biggest issue, when we checked in, they have 3 elevators in this hotel. One of the elevators was completely down, and we were checking in on a Saturday, and the hotel was completely sold out. So we waited probably 15 minutes to try to catch the elevator from the parking garage up. We just gave up and rolled our suitcases around the parking garage and got up. Well, then after that, they had the elevators fixed. All 3 were working for the majority of our stay. Well, two were working for part of it, and then at one point all 3 were working, because at one point I wrote in all 3 of them, so I know they were all working. Well, then Last night, as we were getting ready to check out and load the car back up for our trip back to Florida, all the elevators were down. So I had to take all the suitcases, my wife and I had to take all the suitcases, all the luggage down through the stairs. And then there's two issues. One, the staircase that you want, the one that you take takes you out into an alleyway. You go out the gate and it takes you out in front of the hotel, and you're basically on the city street. And then you got to circle back down through the parking garage to get to your car. The other staircase takes you like behind the front desk. So you're in like their offices, their storage area. It's kind of weird. And that's the only way to get up to your room. So, you know, if you're, and I know there was a lady that was staying here that was in a wheelchair. I don't know whatever happened to her. But she was here multiple nights, and she was at the elevator when it broke down. So I don't know what happened to her and her husband, if they took care of her or if they put her into another hotel. I'm not sure. But that was the biggest issue, was the elevators. Clearly they have issues, because we were here 6 nights and they had issues. Two of the, you know, all three were only up and working for a little short time. But all in all, location-wise, this hotel can't be beat for downtown San Diego. If the elevators were working and the room had been a little cleaner, this would have basically been just about a perfect stay. We hope you like this video. We hope you like the hotel review. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're subscribed to the channel, thanks for watching. If not, hit that button down there. Leave us a comment down below, and we will see you soon.